President Barack Obama arrived in New Orleans Thursday to meet with residents of the city devastated by Hurricane Katrina, as the city approaches the 10th anniversary of the storm that took 1,800 lives. Obama is scheduled to speak at 4:55 p.m. EDT, 2055 UTC, Thursday about the city's recovery from massive floods and its potential for future growth as citizens work together on rebuilding the city and their lives. "You are an example of what's possible when, in the face of tragedy and hardship, good people come together to lend a hand, and to build a better future," Obama said in excerpts of his speech released by the White House. Look to future. The project of rebuilding here wasn't simply to restore the city as it had been. It was to build a city as it should be, a city where everyone, no matter who they are or what they look like or how much money they've got, has an opportunity to make it. He continued. Obama plans to meet with Mayor Mitch Landrieu and residents in several neighborhoods who have worked hard to recover over the past decade. "We acknowledge this loss, this pain, not to harp on what happened, but to memorialize it. We do this not in order to dwell in the past, but in order to keep moving forward," Obama said, in his prepared text. "Because this is a city that slowly, unmistakably, together, is moving forward." Because the project of rebuilding here wasn't simply to restore the city as it had been, he said. It was to build a city as it should be, a city where everyone, no matter who they are or what they look like or how much money they've got, has an opportunity to make it. Donna Brazile, a Louisiana native and well-known Democratic political strategist, was riding aboard Air Force One as it flew to New Orleans. "Katrina was more than just a natural disaster, it was in every way a personal tragedy," Brazile said. "It has taken us more than 10 years to finish up some of the recovery. I still think we have a long way to go. We're proud of all the work that has been done." Thursday's trip is the 9th time Obama has traveled to Louisiana, including a visit in 2010 where he spoke at Xavier University to mark 5 years since Hurricane Katrina. Events, meetings. Numerous other U.S. officials have also been visiting the city for commemorative events and meetings on what yet needs to be done to restore the city. The storm that slammed into New Orleans on August 29, 2005, broke through protective levees and left more than 80% of the city underwater. Torrential rains and winds up to 280 kph, 175 miles per hour, raked the city near the Gulf of Mexico, killing 1,800 people and displacing 1 million others. Katrina caused more than $135 billion in damage, making it the costliest natural disaster ever in the United States. Much of the U.S. Gulf Coast was heavily damaged by the storm, resulting in more than $100 billion in federal assistance spent to help coastal communities rebuild. Brazile praised former President George W. Bush for making a commitment to rebuild, and I think he kept his word. "I'm one of those individuals that believes that under President Bush's leadership, we got it right," Brazile said. "It was slow. Remember, the state and local government was overwhelmed. The federal government had to step in. The federal government had to figure out its role." Brazile also served on the Louisiana Recovery Authority, which oversaw the city's rebuilding after the hurricane. Mayor Landrieu said last week that more than $14 billion has been spent to reinforce levees that failed to protect the New Orleans when the storm came ashore. He said he is confident his city could withstand any new storm equal to Katrina.